Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Hello, my name is Alicia. This is our Sunday time to hopefully get our lives a little bit more together as we get ready for the coming week. I have feelings about this coming week, so I'm going to try and do my best and just at least be prepared for it mentally and have my schedule together. So, I'm happy that you're here. I see we've got Miss Ellen here, ready to go. We are putting our schedules, our journals together. So the way today is going to go, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend the first half of our 2-hour session today going through some journaling prompts and thinking about our theme of the week, which is, well, I gotta remember what it is. It is basically starting where you are, starting before everything is together, starting before you have this specific plan in place. So that's the thing. Sometimes we just need a push in the right direction. So, yes, we're going to work on that in our first half, and then we'll take a little break. And then I will use my little overhead camera. You'll be able to watch me set up my weekly spread in my journal and get my thoughts organized here. And I hope that is helpful for you as well. So yes, if you feel so inclined in our chat today, please feel free to let us know what's happening. What's something that's been on your mind and that you're just about to start. You're like right on the cliff there, right on the precipice of starting, and you haven't quite. I'm mixing my metaphors, but you haven't quite crossed the threshold yet of starting this thing. So, what is that for you? And you can feel free to share that in the chat. Let us know, if there's something that we can support you in as we go through this together. Because I know there are several projects and ideas and things on my end where it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I haven't actually pushed myself to do it. So I'm right there with you, friend. Yes. Okay. All right. We've got the Lieutenant Rage Against the Audacity. Hello. Welcome. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's been forever. And I'm so sorry if you had been planning to go to I'm so happy you're here. If you had been planning to go to my live stream on Wednesday, which is our admin night live stream, I was not feeling great and I didn't want to bring the party down. So I just decided, you know what, I need to just step back. So I'm sorry, but I'm here now. I'm still not feeling all that great. But we're here. We're here. We're gonna make this week work. So yes, good morning. Good morning, Rage. All right, and good morning to everyone. Yes, thank you. Yes, hello to Rage. Hello to the Lieutenant. Getting the crew together. All right, so yes, think about this. If you feel like sharing it in the chat, what is something you've been about to start, thinking about starting, writing it down, talking with your friends about it, posting it online, but you haven't actually started it. So yeah, that is, it's back there. It's in the back of your mind. So yes, all right. So think about that. And now we are going to, think about what we're going to do today. Today, we're going to gather our gear. We're going to get our pencils, pens, markers, ink stamps, all of that together, our rulers, get everything together, and that way we can kind of relax a little bit. We have all our stuff around us. And we're going to breathe. We're going to do a brain dump. We're going to work on some journaling prompts, and then we'll do another brain dump. And I never think to add this to the slide, but we are going to highlight things that we wrote, and then we will plan. We will actually get into the logistical planning part, and that's how we'll spend the last part of our time today. Yes, y'all. All right, so now we're gonna gather our gear. Okay. If you're new to journaling, Don't feel as though you have to have this like giant pile of stuff. Okay, just a pencil and or pen and something to write on is perfect. All right, I've got my journal here. Boop, boop, boop. I've got some pens. I need to buy more pens. I'm running out. This is the only type of pen I use. That's the Pilot G2 7 millimeter, I guess. Yeah. This is the only kind I use. It, I just like it. I like the smoothness of it. I don't like black ink because it feels weird on the page to me. I don't know why. So yes, I like the blue ink. So this is my pen. I need to buy more. Got some highlighters. Got some permanent markers. Got some correction tape. Ah, yes, I remembered it. Okay. Got a ruler. Got a pencil. I like to write in pencil sometimes, you know. All right, and you got your calendar stamp if you use that. Boop. And some survival gear. Gotta have your coffee somewhere. Yeah, I gotta have coffee. And lip balm and water and all that stuff, you know. Things that can be distracting and distract you from journaling. Yes, if your lips are chapped or if you're thirsty, then you're gonna, not be able to think as clearly. Also, bonus points if you feel like doing so. Maybe silence your phone. I know those little notifications can be a lot, and they're very attractive to kind of get you to grab your phone, and then next thing you know, you're on the other side of the room and you're not doing anything. So we don't want that. So yes, if you feel like silencing your phone, but no pressure. If you like to keep it on, I hear you on that too. All right, y'all. We're going to take some deep breaths and get our minds focused on our journaling. Okay. So this is probably the most. What do I want to say? Yeah, just the most yoga instructor-y I can be today. See? Yes. Okay, Ellen. Yeah, you're right. I just like blue. But yes, you're right. They do. Actually, I have a red one in my purse, and I forget how I got it, rather, and it's just there because I'm afraid to use the blue ones in my purse. So yes, they are very colorful and beautiful. Yeah, and the money emoji is right because they are not cheap either. But they're not depends. Yeah, if you go to a drugstore or something, that's where I usually get mine. They're gonna be more expensive. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, all right, we're gonna close. I love to talk about things. All right, we're gonna close our eyes. We're gonna get into our happy place of journaling, whatever that is. And yeah, just think about how the week went and think about how we can start to leave part of that behind and focus on the coming week. And it's a blank slate. Today it's the first day of the week. All right, so close your eyes. Okay, and I'm gonna take 3 deep breaths. All right. And I don't know why I put my hand here, but that feels good. If you would like to do the same, and we're going to go in through our nose deeply. We're gonna hold it for a moment, and then we're gonna let it out. All right. So. In through the nose. Hold it. All right, 2 more times. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Make sure your shoulders are starting to relax. Maybe, I don't know if you heard that. I cracked my neck. Do some neck rolls. All right, one more time. Feeling good. Yes. Okay, so I just want to thank you all for being here today, and I hope that we can, that it was a decent week for you. And feel free to share in the comments if the week was not so good, or if it was good, what was good about it. We want to know. Um, you know, but we're gonna leave that behind. Last week is dead to us. Alright. I have my gear here, and I'm going to have us do a 5 minute brain dump. Uh, and we are, so when I say brain dump, I just mean everything that is swirling around in your mind. I want you to start to put it onto the page. And I know that might be weird if you're new to journaling. It might be a little, oh, you just want me to, like, I'm just supposed to write anything and I don't have to worry about spelling or, um, you know, having it make sense. I don't have to like have a narrative structure. But no, I want you to just write whatever comes to your mind for 5 minutes and try to write without stopping. And if you can think of different things that you want to do this week, that should also be written down as well. But just whatever. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. We have about a minute and 5 seconds left in our brain dump time. There we go. All right. How are we feeling? Do we feel a little bit more, maybe empty? Not empty, but just a little bit more clear now that we've done our brain dump? I start. I feel okay. I don't know. I hope it helped you. Find a little bit more clarity as we're starting to. I just keep saying like, yes, we're gonna go forward into this week, and it's gonna be amazing. So I hope that you're starting to feel that way at least. So all right. Good morning, budgeting mama. All right. Yes. Welcome to the crew. All right. So we've got Ellen, we've got Lieutenant, and now we've got the budgeting mama. Yes. I hope you had a good week. I hope, you know, you're hanging in there, getting ready for the coming week. Say it again. All right. So now this is our quote of the week. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just take the first step. And that is by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So yeah, I like this quote for our theme of the or our theme to this. I'm gonna just our theme. I like this quote because I thought that it would be good since we're talking about starting from where you are, and that's been kind of a running theme in life for me anyway, and just in journaling and in this channel. Is just finding a point to just start and be able to show up and be messy and not have everything together all at once. So yes. All right, yes, say hello to the mama. All right, now we will go into our. We're gonna get another 5 minutes of what do you want. So I want you to ask yourself, what is going on? What is something? So it's all the question of the week is always, what do you want? But I want you to ask yourself, what do I want that's different, or that is something that I have been thinking about that I haven't actually moved forward on? Or just what do I want? What do I want to eat for breakfast? What do I want in my coffee? What? Yes, what do you want? So I'm going to give us a whole 5 minutes to just ponder. You can write it down if you'd like, or maybe you just stare at a wall and think about it. Either one is good. Nope. Yes. All right, 5 minutes. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds. What do you want? What do you want? All right. We have finished this portion of our time today with her. So thinking about what you want. Yes, I had a lot of things to think about. All right. So now we so this is our theme today. Starting before everything is figured out. Just starting. Just starting. So our first journaling prompt related to that is going to be, yes, I want you to think about this. What is something that you have been just twirling around in your mind that you don't know how it's going to end up. You don't know if the result is going to be what you wanted. You don't know if it's going to be good. So for that reason, for those reasons, you've been afraid to start. So I want you to think about just one thing that has been on hold because you have not been certain of how it's going to end. All right, so I'm going to give you another 5 minutes to think about that. All right, and go. Okay, we have 1 minute left in our for this journaling prompt. That's something I haven't started because I don't know how it ends. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm having a little bit of a. I was all at the beginning. Yes. Gather your tools. Be ready. And um, the pen I was just speaking about is about to run out, and I don't know if I have any more. So I may have to switch to a ballpoint pen. Oh my god. So, anyway, wow. Uh oh. Wait. All right. So now our next journaling prompt is going to be, what's the actual first step in whatever that thing that you were thinking about in our last journaling prompt? What's the actual first step of that? What would that entail? So don't have like this. We're not talking about the grand vision. We're not talking about the ending. We're not talking about each little step along the way. But what is the actual thing that needs to happen first? Okay, so I want us to spend a few minutes thinking about that and thinking about a plan for the first step. Maybe sometimes it takes a lot to work yourself up to taking that first step. So what are some ways that you would be able to do that? So that is something that we will think about for another 5 minutes. All right, we have our journaling prompt here. Okay, we have a minute and 23 seconds. Uh, so what is your actual first step? And it may be the smallest, most seemingly insignificant step, but that is one hurdle that you have to get over. So think about what that might be. All right. So yeah, thinking about this, trying to not make everything this grand vision and just going for it. Okay. So Miss Ellen, I identify with this so much. So I seem to actually take a lot of first steps and then crash. Yes. Um. So, why do you and if you feel like answering, why do you think it is that you crash? Is it? And I ask this purely as a person who does this myself. So, why do you think that is? Is it that you are um, maybe putting too many expectations on the outcome, or maybe thinking that everything has to be perfect, or that everything has to be in a certain order or a certain speed? Hmm. So you don't have to post. You don't have to put anything in the chat if you don't want to. But I, yes. So those are things that I think about myself. Just what the way that you had intended to go about it may not be the way that actually is going to sustain you. So yeah, we're going to think about that. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know. So yes, there are a lot of things, um, a lot of like side projects that are like, oh yes, I need to do it like this, and I need to. Everything is very much like a sequential order of like, yes, first I need to do this, then I need to do that, and then this happens, and then this will happen, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So yes, I understand the crash. So hopefully we can get through that together. Girl, yes, you said it. Oh my gosh. All right, so it's like I see myself. So yes, all right. So our next journaling prompt is, what story am I telling myself about why now isn't the right time? So yes, maybe I know one thing. Well, I don't know. Like, I'll just say this. It's kind of a general thing that's kind of been like a theme in my life, is just, going out and starting to date again. So I'll have like starts and stops with that. Like, oh, I need to be in a certain place in my life. I need to, maybe exercise more. I need to do something with my hair. All these different things. And so it's like, what is the story there? What do you think needs to be in place? Um, or what is something that is holding you back from doing the thing right now? So, just for the record, I don't want to date right now. All right. So, yes. Okay. Perfection. Okay. In reference to the last journaling prompt. um, perfection not working out the way I've been. Yes, yes. So yeah, things just not turning out, the way that you had hoped in the beginning. Um, that can put one in a chokehold forever. So yes, I know how you feel. So yeah, just thinking about ways to, just let it be what it be, let it do what it do. You know. So yeah, yeah, I got you. I totally understand. All right. Also, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to think about this, and we will continue on. But yes, I mean, just thinking about it, I think you have made a good first step, Ellen. Just thinking about it and knowing what the issue is and what keeps holding you up. So I will say that. All right, for what it's worth. All right, I am now writing with a ballpoint pen that I got at a hotel like 3 years ago. I pen jinxed myself somehow. I don't know. All right, we have a minute and almost 2 minutes left in this journaling prompt. Oh, Okay. Very good, y'all. Okay. So how are we feeling? I know we've been thinking about, a lot of things, and especially uh, when you, what do I want to say? Yeah, you've been through some things already in life. Um, you start to think back, like, why do I keep doing these things over and over? So yes, and Ellen, you are giving us all of the truth right now. So yeah, and I don't know if it has been helping you, but yes, I would say for myself, um, as far as seeing the same things happen over and over, um, I think that journaling is really good for that, and just knowing like, and even if I don't read my journals back, just knowing like, okay, I think that the act of writing it down kind of forces you to see, like, oh, wow, I keep doing the same thing over and over, and I keep reacting this way to this situation, or I keep, I keep maybe starting things and not stop starting things and not finishing them or whatever. So yeah, girl. So I am starting to kind of reach, what do I want to say, like the breaking point with certain things where it's like, yeah, I keep doing that, and then just I know over the past week, even just knowing that certain things just don't work for me, and I keep trying to make them work. And then I write it down and I think about it and I'm like, I've been in this exact situation maybe last year, the year before, and I did the exact same thing. Why do I keep doing that? Stop doing that. So I will say, that it's been helpful for me. But yeah, I know that feeling of like, come on, dude. You kind of like, you just want to take yourself, like, stop it. So yes, Ellen, oh my gosh. So I totally empathize and feel that way with you. Um, just like, come on, dude, just what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? So yes. So this week. Maybe this is your thing. You're gonna figure out what is it that causes that turning point where you just feel like you're starting to sabotage something again. Like there is always, like, I will say, there is always that point where like things are kind of going well, and then there's like something that happens, and then so what is that thing for you? So that's something you might have to figure out. All right. Well, yes, Ellen, thank you for sharing this stuff, because yes, these are things that are important to be able to go forward. Yeah, I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry, but yes, it's like you can't go forward until you figure that point out on the graph, like what's happening. All right, and I will be doing that myself. So yes, all right, y'all. So and I believe this is our last one. I never like count as I'm doing this. Or maybe I should put numbers. How about I put numbers next time? That is my learning for today. What have I already started that I keep pretending that I haven't started? So that could be the thing that you've had in the back of your mind. Maybe you have already started to do something toward that, and you're not giving yourself credit for that. So what is that? What is that? Yes. See? All right. See, we've got some love from the crew. Lieutenant, same boat, So yeah, let's just all be a little nicer to ourselves as well, as far as that goes. Just, it's nothing's ever going to be completely figured out or completely perfect. So, as long as you start to like learn from past experiences and start to move things forward, I think that's what really matters. So, take my 2 cents, what you want. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give us another 5 minutes and we will work through this stuff together. All right. Yeah. So, what have you started that you keep pretending you haven't started, and you're just like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. We've already even started, maybe like already on step 3. You don't even know. All right. So I'm gonna give us 5 minutes for that. Yeah, y'all. I'm just sending. I wish I could do like hearts on the screen, but I'll just give you a heart right now as you're going through this, as it's starting to surface. Yes, and spill out like a volcano or something. But yes, you know what I mean. All right, we have about 30 seconds in this journaling prompt. How long? We will have one more prompt after this, and we'll take a little break. I think you all are doing a very good job. I know we've been thinking about some, things that maybe aren't so pleasant about ourselves sometimes, but that's how we grow. Yeah. Oh, what even happened? All right. Yes. Okay. So thinking about things that have started, that are already in motion, that you are not thinking have started. Yes. So maybe, put I've already I've already done this, you know. Here I'll put that in the chat. Or I this has already started. Um or I already I don't know what I'm saying. Yes. So yes, things that are already inside of you or have already materialized in your life. All right. Uh, Wait, and I see you. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, oh, thanks, Ellen. Yeah. So I am sure. It does kind of feel like that sometimes when it's like everything's kind of. It's like you get started and then something comes and it kind of f's it up, right? Like, so yes. Um, all right, all right. But then at the end, so it says it seems like outside forces stop me, or maybe I let them. Only you can answer that, friend. But I think you know the answer. But yeah, I think. Yeah, that's all I'll say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, that is something to explore this week. This is your homework. And I think that is a very good thing to ask yourself. Is it the outside world kind of effing everything up, or is it, or what do you think? What do you think? All right, yeah. But if no matter what it is, I don't want you to feel too badly about it. I don't want you to beat yourself up because this is where you start to make things right. So yes, this is not. I don't ever want you to feel like, oh, I did this thing or I let these outside forces stop me, and that makes me, like I can't do anything else after this. No, 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 no. You learned, you move on. Yes. I'll take my hotel pen and just point at you. All right. But no, Ellen, I'll stop saying it out loud. I just yes. But yeah, that is something you're gonna have to think about yourself in your journal. All right. But no, I totally understand how that can feel. It just makes you feel kind of helpless and just kind of like you're just going through the motions. So I know that feeling. All right, y'all. I'm gonna stop talking and I'll give you your last journaling prompt. What would starting look like today? Even in a messy, incomplete way. All right, y'all. So yeah, think about this. What could be something that's stupid? Just I should have put stupid. Or something that would be really dumb and ridiculous that you could do today. To not even messy, like just wow, what did I do? That was kind of not the smartest thing, but that's okay. So what is that? What does that look like if you were to do that today? I just shot myself in the heart. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give us 5 minutes to think about that. All right. Oh, okay, we have just a little under a minute left. Okay, oh, 5 minutes. First of all, I just want to like give you all a high five, you know, as we start to think about our changes and the things that are going on in our lives right now. You came here, you are working it out in your mind. That is the important thing. So yes. All right. I just applaud you and I thank you always for coming and being here, and we're lifting each other up, so that's what's important. And I see, all right, Miss Evan, what's going on? All right. Oh, no. So yes, I already have I already have an incomplete message. Maybe or starting to organize would help. Yes, and I like that you're starting to organize, not organizing and not trying to do everything all today. Starting. So yes, that is the word of the day. So yeah, maybe I would imagine it would start to help you feel better, feel a little bit lighter, if you were able to just embark on one of those things that was going on in the back of your mind. Yeah, yeah, yes. So I think this is a Sunday of change, maybe. So we need to think about things that we've been wanting to change in our lives, and knowing that we can get started on those things, and going forth. And I know I'm saying things and it's not easy, um, but yeah, uh, just thinking and planning. We do a lot of thinking and planning here, and you know action. We have to make action toward what we want. So yes. All right, Ellen. I need it differently. So yes. Uh, but you are inspiring me as much as I hope I am, like, kind of waving my pen at you. Okay. But yeah, I think anything that would make you feel better and more energetic would be the way to go. So we're gonna do that. All right. Yeah. Now is an excellent time for us to. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna regroup. We're gonna get some coffee, get some water, and we'll come back. And then we're going to highlight some things that we have written, and then we will work on or I will work on my weekly spread in my bullet journal. I give you all a hug, and I thank you all as well. I know, we're just helping each other out. We're supporting each other, and I like to see that, and I love that we are, we found each other. I'm gonna cry. All right, I'm gonna give you that 5 minutes. Okay, so think about what you're gonna do in the second half of our journaling time. All right. We are back. All right. So before we, I hope we had a good. I left this here this whole time. All right. So I hope we had a good break. Got a chance to stretch our legs, maybe do some breathing. You know, look around, see where we're at. Let me know in the chat. Yes, how is everyone doing? Give me an emoji, maybe like a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or one of those hand ones, or maybe like a my favorite one when I'm wanting to feel energetic is the smiley face with the stars for the eyes. I like that one. So yes, let me know how we're doing. I know we've been saying a lot of things. We've been talking about a lot of things. So I want to just get a vibe check. See where you're at. How are you feeling? How are you doing? All right. And while we are working on that, give me an emoji in the chat if you would like. I'm going to subject us to, no, I hope it's not tortured for you. I want you to do another 5 minute brain dump. So, yes, we're going to, okay, I see a bunch of your mom. She got some flowers. Flowers. She's feeling like springtime and happiness. Summertime, hopefully, and happiness. Yes, this is good. All right. So yes, those are pretty flowers too. I love them. All right, so we're going to do our 5 minute brain dump. I want you to think about what you wrote before our break and see if there's anything you want to go into further with that. And just again, try to write without stopping. Hopefully, your pen will cooperate with you on that. And we will be back in 5 minutes. Okay, we have 1 minute left for this random time. Okay. All right. That was the end of our brain dump time. All right. So now that we're taking all the stuff that we wrote before, we're processing it, we're writing more, we're writing about what we wrote, and now we're going to highlight what we wrote. So, yes, it should all be, it should all start to be coming together right now, at least. That doesn't mean you solved everything. That doesn't mean that you are, that everything's going to be like peaches and flowers and sunshine, but at least you have it on paper for prosperity. Okay. So now what we're going to do, I've been doing this all along a little bit. Is we're going to take our highlighters if you have them. If not, that's okay. You can underline, and we're going to think about some things that have jumped out at you that you wrote. And it may be planning focus, that was the intent, but it may just be, a something that you thought of that you want to remember later. So, all right, I'm going to give us 5 minutes, or excuse me, 3 minutes for this. Okay, how do I do this with my new timer? You sure can. Okay, so 3 minutes. We're going to highlight or underline things that we've already written that that you want to think about some more, that you want to remember. Okay, we have 1 minute. Think about all of those magical, wonderful things that you wrote and highlight or underline away. There we are. All right. So now just remember these things that you've highlighted, and we are going to work on planning things. I am going to get my weekly spread together in my bullet journal. I may end up drawing it in pencil, and then today, because I'm such a pen snob, I may end up just tracing over what I drew later with my pencil, or with my pen rather. So we will see. Um, but yes, go ahead and get out what you are working on as far as planning, and we're going to do this together. Yes, we are. All right, let me get my, make sure I'm not showing you anything on in my journal, which I've done in the past. All right, and I will give us the rest of this hour to journal and to get ourselves ready for the onslaught of the next 5 to 7 days. No, I don't want to think about it like that, but it's going to be something. Yes, think about something that you can start realistically this week. Okay. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna give us, or give myself rather, at least another 2 minutes of journaling time, and we will start to wrap up. So I hope the planning is going well for you right now. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this music down just a little bit. How are we doing? Do we feel all planned and ready for the week? I do not, but that's okay. Yeah, this is the most probably incomplete, weird looking weekly spread that I have done in a while. Um, I went ahead and got over my pen snobbishness and went ahead and used my ballpoint, and we will never speak of that again. Um, and yeah, I there's some things going on this week. I didn't really, yeah, there just wasn't a lot of things that I wanted to fill in. My calendar, I forgot to change my calendar stamp. And so even though we're almost halfway through the month, I haven't changed it. So I'm going to change that later. I didn't want to do it on camera and have ink all over my hands. Um, Intention of the week, all I wrote was start where you are. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I tend to write a whole paragraph here, and I said no. I said no. So yeah, and then I never go back and read it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, start where you are. Mhm. And then here I have my next 2 weeks coming up, and I have my habit tracker here. So I'm trying to. I did actually go walking this morning, so I have my exercise and goals. I wasn't ready to fill that in just yet, so it's just everything's empty. But I will fill that in. I try to, have 2 goals for the week, and I may or may not actually actually accomplish them, but at least gives me some kind of direction. And then I have a quote of the week. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. And that is by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I was distracted. I wrote in the wrong word here, so then I went ahead and whited that out and put C, and then I was like, oh, let me put, I'm trying to make it cute. I have the 7 days of the week. I have some or not calendar stamps, weather stamps that I really like, and so I put those, and it made me so depressed because all the weekend days, it's gonna be rainy and or gross. It gets so humid here in Cincinnati, so it's probably gonna be either humid and disgusting or raining on the weekend, and then the rest of the actual work days. Look at that, sunny, 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 sunny. But it does give me a lot of joy to put the stamps, and then we have appointments and stuff on this side and to-dos on that side, and that is it, y'all. So that is my week, at least partial partially filled in. And I hope this was a good planning session for you. And, we had a lot to think about. We're thinking about where we're starting, um, making that first step and letting it be what it be, letting it do what it do. I know that's a difficult thing to do sometimes because we do want things to just go well the first time. Yeah. So I just want to caution you and caution myself. We can just start. So I thank you for being here, and I just want to. So this coming Wednesday, uh, where did I put that? I'm not actually. Just you may have to disregard this slide. I'm not sure about this coming Wednesday, so I will just don't even look at that. So there may not be an admin night this Wednesday, is what I'm saying. Next week, next Sunday, though, I will be here, same bat time, for journaling and planning and, just hanging out. Right? And, all right, I also have a bonus prompt here for you. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, yes. So you can answer this later in your journal, or if you just want to think about it. So our bonus prompt is, what if figuring it out as I go didn't mean there was something wrong with my plan? What if it were, is that right? Yeah. What if it were part of the plan? What if that is just just a piece of the plan? So yeah, think about that. And I will, I'll be doing some figuring on that as well. But yeah, that's all I got for you this Sunday. I want to thank you for being here. And as always, I send out some hearts for you. I send out some hugs. I hope you have a wonderful week. And yes, I gotta give you, wait. I'm gonna give you the the upside down wave goodbye. Happy week. All right, let's see who's left. Yes, same bad channel, Lieutenant. You know it. You know it. Yes, and now I have that in my mind, like thinking of Batman going through with the little car, just everything. Okay. And, yes, thank you, Lieutenant, for being here. All right, thank you, budgeting mama. Thank you, Ellen. Yes, and I think there might be some other people lurking here, but that's okay. Thank you. All right. Did I get everyone? I got everyone. All right. Everyone said hello. Hello. Goodbye.